Awesome.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Graham? Glad you could
How's
make
it
it
going, Mr.
today.
Tom? Thank you
It's
so
going
much for
well.
having me.
Yes, sir. So, my understanding is that you're here to apply for NetSuite, a position.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, that's
For a
good.
sales position.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and just ask you some interview questions. Sorry, I'm a little short on time,
Oh, sure.
but just
Right
to
ahead.
see where you are in the mix. Okay.
Sounds great.
All right. All right, Mr. Graham. So, you know that most students we interview, they want to start in sales, but think they should move into marketing. So I wanted to ask you, how long do you plan on staying here and why?
In sales? Well, I'd probably say maybe I'd be in sales for a couple years max and everything before I go into marketing because I know that you guys offer certain tools and everything for salespeople and everything, and also like a wide variety of resources for clients. And so I think the best thing for me to do is to look into getting to know the clients a little bit better on a more personal level, and then using all the experience that I gained from that to be able to give you guys like certain target markets and demographics that would help you better know kind of what industries to tap into, what's not working very well, what
Okay.
you should do a little bit better. I think it's just an experience thing.
Okay. Okay. Absolutely. Experience is the best teacher. So let me also ask you, as a salesperson, what would you expect from NetSuite in return for your professionalism, your expertise, um, your experience?
I'd expect just have the tools to do my job, basically, and maybe some mentorship on the side,
Mhm.
and maybe some programs I could do that could help me have a better mindset about creating like a value that'd be pretty important to your clients.
Right.
Because I understand that the industry itself, I've done some research, and you guys base yourself off of very high standards and quality of services. And so I want to try to be like a very valuable asset to the company.
Okay. Yeah, that's we definitely do offer training programs, and we obviously we pay everyone, and it's something that you can expect from us on our part. So my next question for you is speaking of pay, which would you prefer? Would you prefer salary or commission? And tell me why.
That's a really tough one.
Yeah, it stumps most people.
I'd probably say maybe commission starting out because it will give me more of an incentive and kind of like a high motivator to boost sales up, basically. And I understand that like having a salary is really important to have that stable income, but anybody with a salary could just not put in the effort and still expect to get the amount that they get every month. And so it'd
So
be
people with salary are lazier than people who get commission, or is
I wouldn't say they would be lazier in general. I'm saying that they would be more, having a salary and everything, you'd be more inclined to not put in maximum effort
right.
because you'd be in your comfort zone, and having commission and everything, you'd have basically to like make ends meet and everything, you'd have to go and learn and try to increase sales up through any means possible. And that'd be a pretty motivating factor if that was the only source of income you'd have.
Okay. All right, so Mr. Graham, so tell me about a situation where you were selling something. Could be anything, an idea, a product, a service, and the person whom you were selling to, they weren't buying. What was your response to this, and were you able to recover that sale.
Actually, I can tell you a time where I was actually being mentored by a gentleman. His name was Mr. Scotland Block, and he did marketing for an energy company, like actually in the Houston area. And he basically took me under his wing, and he told me to go find a local business in the area where I can try to sell them an energy account. And so I found this pole company that installs poles for apartment complexes and residential areas, but it's underground poles. And so I was trying to explain a little bit about how like energy worked and everything, and how it would probably benefit their company in the short term and the long run, but they didn't seem that interested at first. So as a result, I gave them different alternatives, because they could actually they can get incentives for their business if they promoted the energy company to clients of theirs. And so I wanted to try to be mutual for everybody, so it didn't feel like I was putting them in a position where they thought they wouldn't get a benefit out of it.
Okay. All right, Mr. Graham, do you have any questions for myself or about NetSuite in general, or are you okay for now?
I'm okay for now. I expect I'll probably hear something back from you within a couple weeks.
Yeah, I have to get with my team. We're gonna basically we're gonna gauge all our candidates, but certainly, yeah, if you happen to be on the top, then we'll certainly call you back. If that's, of course, that's wrong. Okay, this is the retake. Okay, retake in 3, 2, 1. Yes, sir. So I have a team, and we're gonna meet up. We're gonna assess all our candidates, and you are the top. We will. This is terrible. You know what I'm trying to say. It's not my project.
No. Thank you, sir.
Alright, I gotta upload this stuff like now. Golly.